Russell Gilbert in the studio trying on hats, because Russell's going to join us after 8 to talk about a most interesting restaurant. We've had a sneak preview. Got a bit of music for Russell. I don't know whether we play it here or later. We'll play it later for him.
I'm trying him out with all these hats, you see, and I've got another one for him because he's wearing a purple suit, he said.
and junior rumour file out of the 8 o'clock news. It was very unfashionable for men to be doing this. You know, in the 1970s and maybe the 1970s, Russ, you're an old-fashioned sort of... You would never have sort of been seen to discuss publicly fashion, and, you know, I'm going to wear this suit, and does this hat go with it?
Yeah.
But we're all metrosexuals now, aren't we?
Yeah, in the 70s, all my friends, we all wore balaclavas. They look good on most people.
We'll speak with Russ out of the 8 o'clock news. Another day, another bypass. Tim Pallas is the Minister for Roads and the Ports. Good morning to you, Minister.
Good morning, Ross. This is becoming a regular event.
Yeah, we crossed swords yesterday on the subject of the Frankston bypass, but I went down to Jan Jack last weekend, and I just looked, as I drove into Geelong, I looked off to my right to that glorious flyover that promises the start of the Geelong bypass, and I was speaking to one of my neighbours who's moved to Geelong yesterday, and I said, is it ever going to be built? And he said, what are you talking about? He said, it practically is built. What announcement are you going to make today?
Well, today I'll be announcing that we're going to have an open day, which will effectively just be in preparation for the opening of the Geelong Ring Road. Now, that'll be on Sunday, the 14th of December. The road will open shortly thereafter, so I can guarantee you it'll be open before the end of the year.
So, and you're correct, you quite rightly correct me, initially it was called the Geelong Bypass, but it's now called the Geelong Ring Road. Where does it, am I right in saying it's that flyover just before the Geelong Trotting and Greyhound track as you enter Geelong, is it not?
That's right.
And where does it come out?
Well, when it's totally complete, that is, stages 1 and 2 will be opened before the end of the year, which will effectively take you from the Princess Freeway in Corio around to Hamilton Highway in Fyansford before Christmas. Now, once stage 3 is complete, it will actually bring you all the way back onto the Princess Freeway out in Warren Ponds.
Okay, what's your best guess as to let's pick as to what it will save on a trip to Lorne?
Well, depending on the time of day that you travel, like if people travelled in the peak time from one end of the ring road to the other end, it could save up to 45 minutes. What it'll do is eventually enable people to avoid something like 29 traffic lights along Latrobe Terrace.
Yeah, I used to count 19, but if you extended it, you might get up to 29. But you have to go into, when you're travelling down there, you have to go into Zen mode when you hit the first traffic light and just say, someday this war's going to end and I will come out the other end. Tim, that's the open day is the 14th, and stages 1 and 2 open by the end of the year.
That's right.
Thanks for your time.
Good on you.
Tim Pallas, Minister for Roads and Ports. It is 5 to 8 Radio Solutions time, 96900 693. I've got an early Radio Solutions question for you. You know those photos they have in the paper every day of people who go to the stock market and stand around looking at what happens?
Yeah, I can't work out what the fun is.
Well, why do they do it?
Well, I've no idea.
Stay at home and do it on the net.
Yeah.
It's 4 to 8.
Penfold Mazda. A reliable operation springs from reliable and able staff. Brett Taylor has been with the company for 21 years. Some call his role service technician. He calls it mechanic. Why Penfold, Brett?
Customers come first. Just friendly people and they look after the customers. I just like working here. I enjoy coming to work.
Penfold Mazda, a winning way through employees who are winners. Penfold Mazda, 63 Burwood Highway, Burwood.
From the sun-drenched slopes of Italy comes the best selection of Italian wines like Chianti, Sangiovese, Dolcetto, Barbera and